व्रज प्रियं धर्म संस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय
सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर, शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरः पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
हरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं ममितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुरा
मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनौ रघुबर विमल जसु जोदायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त पद कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजे नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूरति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
संग्राम
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
Jai Shri Krishna to all of you. This is JVSM Lakshmi welcoming you all to today's session. Before we begin today's session, let us take a moment to pay our heartfelt respects to the revered founder of Gita Pariwar, Param Pujya Swami Shri Govindev Giriji Maharaj, whose divine wisdom and guidance continue to inspire us all. So, Jai Shri Krishna once again. As we all know, we have gathered here today for the vivation of the first part of the 9th Adhyaya, the Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yogam by our respected Kavita Verma Didi. Before we dive into the depths of these profound and intricate concepts, let us first offer our humble prayers at the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna, the eternal teacher, the divine charioteer, and the Jagat Guru. Prayer is not just a ritual, it's a sacred practice that helps us align our minds and hearts with higher consciousness and reminds us of the spiritual purpose behind our learning and sharing. So, to begin today's session with a divine prayer, I now have the honor of inviting Shailaja Kelkarji from Ulve, Navi Mumbai. Didi began her spiritual journey with Gita Pariwar in 2023 as a sadhak and is currently serving as a co-trainer for L1 and TA for 1 L4 batch. Didi, can you
Jai
please
Shri
start the
Krishna.
prayer, please?
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं जय श्री कृष्ण.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you so much for the divine prarthana, Didi. So, Deep Jyoti Namostute, Deep Jyotir Namostute. So, this is the time for starting our deep prajwalan. Let us brighten this auspicious occasion by offering our prayers to Ma Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom, knowledge, and learning. To begin this sacred gathering, we shall now conduct the customary lighting of the ceremonial lamp Deep Prajwalan. I would like to invite Geetesh Gauravji for the Deep Prajwalan. And Bhaiya began his spiritual journey with Gita Pariwar in November 2023 as a sadhak and completed his L4 and is currently serving as a GC, that is group coordinator and technical assistant for different batches. Bhaiya, may I request you to kindly come forward and light the holy lamp, please?
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Bhaiya, for that colorful, beautiful, and graceful Deep Prajwalan, illuminating the path ahead with divinity and devotion. So here we proceed forward with a few announcements. This is a very important announcement and a very happy thing to share with you all. The 5-year completion celebration of Learngeeta will be observed from 22nd of June to 3rd of August, both offline and online. So let us celebrate and participate in this very, very remarkable occasion from our respective locations. That as it is online and offline, all of us can try to join whichever is convenient for us, either online or offline. So from our own location. So this is a very, very happy occasion to celebrate and request all of you to come together joyfully and enthusiastically and celebrate the 5-year transformative years of spreading the timeless wisdom of Bhagavad Gita. So the next announcement is regarding the very favorite program of almost all the Gita sadhaks, which actually is a gateway to your seva in Gita Pariwar. So become a Gita Sevak. It's a very, very informative session to become a Gita volunteer. The sessions are scheduled on June 28th in English, that is, and in Hindi on 29th of June, that is tomorrow, at 8:30 p.m. So be a part of this divine mission and help share the Gita's message with the world. So kindly request all of you to make use of this wonderful opportunity to gain the awareness, which is very important to decide the program, the seva which you would like to offer. So request all of you to join these sessions. In English, it is on 28th June, that is today, and Hindi on 29th June, tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Today, we are truly blessed to have with us our most respected and beloved Kavita Verma Didi, who will be guiding us through the first part of the 9th Adhyaya, the Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yogam. As many of you know, Kavita Didi is a dynamic and dedicated Vivechak of Gita Pariwar. Her Vivechans are always vibrant, insightful, and deeply engaging as she beautifully weaves together the timeless wisdom of the Gita with practical real-life examples. Her clarity of thought, spiritual depth, and expressive delivery make each session not just informative, but truly transformative. So a devoted disciple of Param Pujya Swami Shri Govindev Giriji Maharaj, Didi holds several esteemed titles. She is a Gita Vrati, Gita Pravina, and an Advaita Vedanta Charya. She is presently pursuing PhD from Lucknow University. Didi has been a committed sevak of Geeta Pariwar for many years, offering her services with dedication and humility. She also plays a vital role in the Vivechana team, batch coordinator, and the head of the GC management team, and contributes tirelessly across various other responsibilities within the Pariwar. Kavita Didi, may I now request you to kindly begin the Vivechan session for the first part of the ninth Adhyaya. The virtual stage is yours now, and over to you, Didi, for the Vivechan.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Jai Shri Krishna. So today we will start the ninth chapter, Rajavidya Rajguhya Yoga. And this is very interesting even by the name, Rajavidya Rajguhya. That is kingly knowledge and very, very secret, the most secret knowledge Bhagwan is going to reveal here. When we talk about the most secret knowledge or the Raj Vidya, kingly knowledge, the most secret, so why Bhagwan is telling this to Arjuna? So in first shloka only, Bhagwan will give the reason why I am telling this to Arjuna, and through the Arjuna, whoever is listening, that person is very fortunate, that person is also very lucky, that this person is also getting this opportunity to understand or to listen this knowledge which Bhagwan told specifically to Arjuna, not to any other Pandavas. And this chapter is very special because this is the center of the Bhagavad Gita, ninth chapter. Even Gyaneshwar Maharaj and Gyaneshwari, he emphasizes this point that ninth chapter is like a favorite chapter of Bhagwan Gyaneshwar Mauli ji. So this chapter is very, very special because also here one more speciality is there. So you have Karma Yoga, Gyan Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. All three yogas you can see here at the same time in ninth chapter. So first Bhagwan will begin with the Gyan Yoga, and then you will have the Bhakti Yoga and the Karma Yoga. So all the three major yogas, the paths which lead us to reach to the Bhagwan, all the three paths are explained here in detail. So in ninth chapter, it is like a conclusion of entire Bhagavad Gita. You have everything in one chapter. So Bhagwan will begin with the ninth chapter. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā अथ नवमोऽध्यायः. श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्षसे शुभात् ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्षसे शुभात्. Here Bhagavan will tell the knowledge with Vigyan, Jnanam Vigyana Sahitam. So Idan Tute, Sri Bhagavanu Vacha, Bhagavan has told to Arjuna, Idan Tute Guhyatam, Idam, this knowledge which I am going to tell in this ninth chapter, this particular knowledge, Idan Tute Guhyatamam. One is Guhyam, means secret. Guhyatar means more secret than other knowledges. This is Guhyatamam, the superlative degree Bhagwan has used, that this is the most secret knowledge I am revealing right now. And why he is revealing? Because in fourth chapter Bhagwan said, Bhakto sime sakha cheti rahasyam hyetaduttamam. Bhagwan is telling, O Arjuna, you are my bhakt, devotee, and also a friend. Bhakto sime sakha cheti. You are my bhakt, devotee, and sakha, friend. And that's why I am revealing this secret to you. Because often we tell the secrets or we tell something very precious. If we have something in our mind, we choose people and then only we tell. Whoever is best friend, whoever is very close friend, whoever is very close and every time who is with us, only those kind of people are aware with our secrets. So Bhagwan is revealing his secret to his best friend, that is Arjuna. Even in Khandava one prasang, when they burned the entire forest to get the food for Agni Dev, and then Agni Dev got pleased, and then Agni Dev asked the boon. He said that ask any boon. Agni Dev asked Shri Krishna and Arjuna to ask for the boon. Now Shri Krishna, what he asked, I think one or two things. One thing was, I want the akhand mitrata, or the everlasting friendship of Arjuna. I want to be the friend of Arjuna for forever, for this life, for entire life. So now this kind of character Arjuna has, like Bhagwan Shri Krishna, who is like everyone, if the entire Gokul, all the gopis, gopas, and all other people, everyone wants Shri Krishna, but Shri Krishna wants Arjuna as his friend forever. So now see the character of Arjuna, how strong character he has, and we understand when we read Mahabharat, we understand deeply what is the character of Arjuna. Because if we watch television, we watch show, then we don't understand what is the real character, because they are telling or they are showing it, which is very attractive things, like they will show the body, they will show the fancy, all the fancy things. But the real character, if we want to understand, we want to read, we want to know, then we must go through the Mahabharat once, and then we understand the character, what are the specialties, the tyag, sacrifice which Arjuna has done. So everything we get to know by that. And that's why Bhagwan, in many places, in Mahabharat, Bhagwan many times is appreciating the character of Arjuna. And here also he says, Idan tute guhyatamam pravakshamyanasuyave. Guhyatamam, this most secret knowledge I am telling you. Pravakshami, I will tell you. Anasuyave, pravakshyami anasuyave. Ikoyadachi, the yad sandhi is there. So I will tell you anasuyave. Now the visheshan, the adjective Bhagwan has used for the Arjuna is anasuya. Anasuya, what is anasuya? Asuya, the opposite of asuya is anasuya. The person who does not find the faults in other characters. Usually what happens when we see someone, we start finding faults. So we have one demonstration we always do with the kids in our Bal Sanskar Kendras. We have a plain paper, white plain paper, with one small black dot. We put dot with the pen, and then we ask, what can you see, what can you see? So everyone, the audience, the kids, they will always say, okay, black dot, black dot, black dot. So everyone will say black dot. Then the pravartak, the person who is taking this session, the person says, okay, didn't you see the white paper? We have white paper as well with the black dot. So black dot has only 1% of part of this paper, and 99% part is white, but still we see the black dot. So this is our tendency. We see the faults, we see the negativity in the positivity. So the person, everyone has some negative points, some dark points. We have to see, but we have to ignore those dark points, and we should always appreciate, or we should always accept, or we should always see, or we should always carry the white blank paper, the good points which person has. Everyone has in their character some good points, some bad points. So we should always try to catch all the good points of the person, not the black points. And that's why Bhagwan Arjuna is like that. He only sees the goodness in the people. He never sees the negative points or the black points in others' character, and that's why he is called Anasuya. Anasuyave. He is doing the Sambodhan. Idan tute guhyatamam pravakshyami anasuyave. I will tell you the secret knowledge to you, anasuyave, because you don't see faults in others' character. Now we have to see this tradition in Indian culture. We don't tell any kind of knowledge to everyone, because see, if you are studying in 10th class, you cannot understand the theorem which can be taught in MSc or PhD. So the 10th class student cannot understand the theories or the things which we teach in PhD or in graduation, post graduation. So Bhagwan in our tradition also, not only Bhagwan, in our tradition, in our culture, we have this concept of adhikari, the eligible sadhak seeker, the eligible student for the particular knowledge. We don't tell everything to everyone, and that's why Bhagwan himself, he said in 8th chapter, idantena tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana. So Bhagwan said, idantena tapaskaya. This Gita Shastra, which I have told you in 18th chapter, when he is concluding everything, he says, the Gita Shastra which I have told you earlier, you should not tell the person who does not have faith in me, who does not have faith in me. That means in the speaker. The Gita is told by Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Suppose someone does not believe in Bhagwan Shri Krishna, someone doesn't believe the supreme power, then how this person will have faith in Bhagavad Gita? So Bhagwan says, don't tell those kind of people. Abhaktaya, the person who is not my devotee, don't tell that this knowledge to that person. So Bhagwan is very specific. He is saying, tell this knowledge only to those who deserve it. And this shows like we are, how much blessed we are, that we have got this opportunity through the Learngeeta, through Geeta Pariwar. Many people have seen these links on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp groups, but only few people have joined. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschidyatati siddhaye yatataamapi siddhanam kaschinmam vetti tatvatah. In 7th chapter, Bhagwan says, Manushyanam sahasreshu, there are thousands of people, bas kaschid yadati siddhaye. But only in thousands of people, only one, maybe kaschid, one person comes and starts to starts this spiritual journey. And in those people also, among those all the people, they, when we collect like one person, if we collect 1,000 again, 1,000 people, then some person reach to that real goal. So to that aim, they reach to that goal. So Bhagwan is saying, this Gita Shastra I am telling you, Arjuna, because you have this quality, Anasuya way. You are the Anasuya. You don't find faults in other characters. So the others' characters. So we have to understand that this quality we should also have in our life, and then only we will be real, like we will get the eligibility to understand Bhagavad Gita. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitai. And this knowledge I am not telling only the theoretical knowledge. We have Gyan and Vigyan. One is theoretical knowledge, another is Vigyan, Vishisht Gyan, or the experiential knowledge. So we have two types of knowledge. So if you want to eat some sweet, in Bhamati, Vachaspati Mishra ji, he tells in Bhamati that, so there are two prasthans of Advait Vedanta also, Bhamati Prasthan and Vivaran Prasthan. So in Bhamati Prasthan, Vachaspati Mishra ji quotes that if you want to eat some sweet, or if you want to know the taste of some sweet, so other person will explain you with so many examples. This sweet is like this, its color like this, it smells like this. So many things person will tell. But will you understand? Will you be able to understand? No, until unless we eat it, we experience it, we cannot understand the taste of sweet. So one is theoretical knowledge. Through the theoretical knowledge, you cannot understand entirely. You will not get the aparoksh gyan or pratyaksh gyan. For pratyaksh gyan, for aparoksh gyan, you must realize it. And that's what Bhagwan is saying, that I am not telling you the theory. Here I will tell the theory with Vigyan, Vishisht Gyan, the experiential knowledge I will tell. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitai. Vijnana Sahitai. Yajñatva Mokshase Shubhat. Now, in 2nd chapter, this knowledge is, Bhagwan said, it is kingly knowledge. Why it is kingly knowledge? We will see in next shloka actually. So this is not the common, we have two types of knowledge. If we divide majorly, we can have two categories of knowledge. So one is the bhautik gyan, the physical knowledge, the knowledge of word, the mundane knowledge, and another is spiritual knowledge or the paramarthik gyan. We will see in the Rajavidya. So jnanam vijnana sahitam. I will tell that experiential knowledge, that spiritual knowledge, that is not mundane. You will never lose it. Once you know it, you will know it forever. So yajñātmā moksha se shubhat. And what happens after knowing this kind of knowledge? What happens? Moksha se shubhat. You will be free from ashubhat. Moksha se ashubhat. You will be free. Moksha se ashubhat. Here we have sandhi, and that's why a is not seen. But avagraha you can see. This shows there was sandhi and adarshanam lopaha, because there is a which got disappeared because of sandhi. So ashubhat, when we break the sandhi, it becomes moksha se ashubhat. So ashubhat, why, what is ashubhat? Ashubhat means from this sansarat. Fifth panchami vibhakti is used here. So from this sansar you will be free. Why Bhagwan is saying, here we see sansar ashubh. Ashubh, if we see the Hindi word, if we see the Hindi version, ashubhat means ashubh. Now the sansar, the word Bhagwan has used for the sansar is ashubh. What is ashubh? So it is not shubh for us. Why? Because every time, every day we have new problems, we face new sorrows, new pains, new different types of feelings we have. So we think that oh, everything is settled now, we are happy now, but another moment we get another problem. So from the childhood, person is thinking, okay, next day maybe I'll be happy, I'll be happy, after this maybe I'll be happy, after this maybe I'll be happy, but it goes like that, and so on. We never get happiness, the ultimate happiness we never get. We get little happiness in between, and then again the sorrow comes, again the problems comes. These problems are never going to stop, because the sansar is ashubh. Bhagwan is saying this sansar is ashubh. And Shankaracharya very beautifully in his commentary he says sansarasya ashubh hetutvat. So sansarasya dukkha hetutvat. So sansar will always give you dukh. Sansar will always give you sorrows. It is never going to give you happiness. But this is you. You have to be from internally, you have to create, you have to make the pleasure internally. You cannot make it externally, because the sansar where you are living, it is filled with dukh, it is filled with sorrow. If you want real happiness, then you have to create it by yourself, because sansar has no happiness. Sansar does not have happiness. The happiness is there inside you, and that's why we say Sat Chid Anand. This is the Swarup of Paramatma. So Anand is the Swarup of Paramatma. What is Paramatma? The bliss is the Paramatma. And who I am also the part of Paramatma. I am also the Swarup of Paramatma. So if Paramatma is bliss, then I am also the bliss. But we forgot this knowledge, and we think that we are the body, we are the part of the sansar, and that's why we are always bound with the sansar. We are always having pain, sorrows, and so many tensions, anxieties, everything, because we don't know what is our real swarupa. Our real swarupa is not this body. We naham shariram idanna mama. It is not mine. I am not body. I am that Paramatma, and that Paramatma is bliss. So we are also the bliss. If we realize that, if we have aparoksh gyan of that, then only we will be able to get rid of this sansar. And moksha se shubhat, yajñātva moksha se shubhat. After knowing that, we will become free from the sansar. Now these things we don't understand. We think that okay, I am body. How can we say I'm not body? If there is some injury in the body, we feel pain, everything we feel. So Bhagwan is saying it is the sharir. We have adhyas. Because of this adhyas, like in the sleeping, when we sleep in the dream state, what happens? We have some sarp, like a snake. A snake is biting us. So what happened? In the dream also, we start crying. Sometimes we shout. Sometimes we our body is shaking, we feel fear. So the feelings we are having the real, but the snake in the dream is not real, but still we feel as it is real. And sometimes in the real life also, we our body starts shaking, everything, we tremble. So why it happens? Because we think that it is real. In the dream state, if someone tells no, it is not real, we will not believe. Similarly, this is also our dream state. So if we compare with the Paramarthic state, it is like our dream state. We are sleeping in Agyan Nidra, and that's why in second chapter, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Sanyami Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Sa Nisha Pashyato Munehe. So the people who are sleeping in this Lok Nidra, in Agyan Nidra, and at this time the yogi people, the people who have reached to that supreme god, and they have they know the real essence of or the real essence of Paramatma, they they are awake in this state, but we are sleeping. Now we think that we are not sleeping, but our eyes are open. But until unless we think that we are this body, that means we are sleeping. So we have to wake up. And how we will awake? So we have to understand this knowledge which Bhagwan is going to tell here. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitai. Knowledge with Vigyan. If we understand, we realize, then Moksha Se Shubha, then we will be free from this sansar. And then Yanisha Sarvabhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Sanyami, that Sanyami, we will become that Sanyami. So everyone, maybe others will be sleeping, but we can awake. But first we have to understand this knowledge, and this knowledge will not come like if by reading Bhagavad Gita, because ninth chapter I have learned so many times, we many of us have heard so many times, but we don't understand anything. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidinam ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyah आश्चर्यवद् वदति तथै आश्चर्यवच्चैनमन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्येनं वेद न चैव कश्चित्. So Bhagavan in second chapter, he has given four categories. Ascharyavat vadati, Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidinam. Some people see it as wonder. When we understand, they think it is wonder. But the people who really understand, seeing means understanding, they think it is wonder. Ascharyavatchain manya shrunoti. The people who, the other people who are listening, not like us, listening properly, and after listening they understand, they also think it is wonder. Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanya. The people who speak this, so they are not speaking like this, like I am speaking but I don't understand anything. But the people who really understand and speak, they also think it is wonder. Ascharyavatchainamanya shrunoti. And then Shrutvapyenam veda nachaiva kaschit. This is the fourth category where we fall. So Shrutvapyenam veda nachaiva kaschit. The fourth category, people, they listen it again and again, they speak, they try to understand, but they don't understand anything, and hence they don't feel wonder. We are not feeling wonder after reading this. So why it happens to us? Because it needs sadhana, a long sadhana. Not only one life is maybe not enough. We have to get so many lives, and again we have to read it, we have to chant it, we have to do our sadhana along with this. Because some people, they by heart entire Bhagavad Gita, they by heart the meaning, they can speak, they can debate on Bhagavad Gita with you, and they can win over it, but still they do not have the aparoksha gyan. Why? Because sometimes we indulge with all these things and we forget the main reason why we have started reading Bhagavad Gita, why we have joined Learngeeta, why we have joined Geeta Pariwar. We want to do our sadhana, and how this sadhana will be done? So we have to. So even Swamiji, if you see, he has given the statement. Our mission statement is Gita padhe padhaye जीवन में लाएं. This one. So Gita, read Gita, teach Gita, and live Gita. Now, reading Gita we have started. We have to do the teaching Gita also. Why teaching Gita is important? Because this is our sadhana. Without sadhana, we cannot get the aparoksh gyan. We cannot bring Gita in our life. So Gita पढ़ें पढ़ाएं जीवन में लाएं. पढ़ने के बाद जीवन में लाना is not easy. So bringing Gita into our life is the most difficult task. Reading is easy. Kanthasthikaran, by hearting is also easy. Reading with meaning is also easy. Understanding the commentaries is also easy. If we read, we learn from Guru. Easily we can understand. But living Gita is the most tough job. Everyone cannot do it easily. So for that, the sadhana required, and that sadhana will purify our mind. And then after the purification of mind, after once our mind does not have any irsha, lobh, mad, moh, matsar, we are not feeling jealousy for anyone, and then slowly the state comes where we can live Gita, we can start living Gita. For that, sadhana is required, and that's why teaching Gita is also very important. So jnanam vijnana sahitam yajñātvā mokṣase shubhat. After knowing this knowledge, you will be free from this sansar. Raja vidya rajguhyam pavitramidamuttamam pratyakshāvagaman dharmyam susukham kartum avyayam. What Bhagwan is telling? Raja Vidya Raj Guhyam. Raj Vidya. This is the kingly knowledge. Why? In Chandogyopanishad, Bhagwan has given this reference. So in Chandogyopanishad, what is written here? Yena Shrutam Shrutam Bhavatya Matam Matam Avidyatam Vidyatam Syat. So what happens? He say there is a story so there is conversation between father and child, father and son. Son has come from the Gurukula after learning everything, and he is feeling very proud that okay, I have learned everything now. My father, you can ask any question from me. I will tell you anything because my guru has taught everything to me. Now I am Sarvagya, I know everything. So he has this pride, like I got this degree and all. So here his father is asking this question: do you know the element after knowing which you will be knower of everything? Nothing will remain to be known. You will be all knower. So is there anything? So this question is asked by this father to this child, and then this son says he becomes blank, that I don't know, like after knowing only one thing you will become all knower. This kind of thing I have never heard from my guru. Maybe my guru does not know. Maybe my guru does not know, and that's why he didn't tell me. So he is giving this blame to his guru, giving this blame to his teacher, like maybe my teacher doesn't know, and that's why this teacher didn't tell me, because I was the favorite student. If he has this knowledge, he would have told me. So like this he said. So slowly then this his father answers that Yena Shrutam Shrutam Bhavatya. So the answer was like the element of Brahman, the element of Paramatma. After knowing this knowledge, which Bhagwan is going to disclose in 9th chapter, he is saying after knowing this Gyan, the Brahma Vidya, the knowledge of Paramatma, the knowledge of yourself, when you understand your identity, who I am, where I am from. So everything, when understand this, the Swarupa of Atma or Paramatma, you become all knower. So that's why Bhagwan is saying this is the kingly knowledge. After knowing this, nothing will remain to be known. And this knowledge is everlasting. It will never be destroyed, because if you learn cycle, or you learn anything in the computer, AI tools, anything, if you learn, if you don't practice, after some years you will forget. But this is the knowledge, you don't need to do practice. Once you know it. Now you cannot unlearn this. It will be lasting forever with you. So this is the kingly knowledge, and after knowing this, all your sins will be destroyed. We have three types of karma: sanchit karma, Kriyamad karma and Prarabdha karma. First, I will tell Prarabdha. So, Prarabdha is the karmas which have started given the consequences in this life, for this life. So, these are the karmas which we can not control. These karmas are not in our hands. Now, these karmas have started giving us the fruit or the consequences, the result. So, from the birth, or even when we come in the garbh itself, then these karmas are started now. So from the garbh till death, these karmas are working. These are, we cannot control. Even after, once you get the brahma gyan, you get the knowledge of brahman, you get the knowledge of paramatma, then also you have to complete the consequences of this karma. Until unless you finish those karma, you cannot be free from this sansar. So even the Brahma Jnani also, they also have to go through with the Prarabdha karma. One is Prarabdha. Now another is Sanchit karma. We had so many lives. Maybe if you ask how many lives you had in previously, so we don't have any answer, because we don't remember any life. But according to scriptures, we had ananta lives, infinite lives before. So from anadi kal we are taking different births. Now we have so many karmas collected in one, in our current sharir, or in at one place. So all these sanchit karmas are not like these karmas are these karmas belong to us, but they have not started giving their consequences. These are preserved at one place, and now in next birth maybe some of those karmas will start become prarabdha, and they will start giving the karma phala. And that's why sometimes we do very good karmas, then also very wrong things happen to us. Sometimes we are not good person, but still good things happen to us because of our this sanchit and prarabdha. Another is kriyamad, which now we are completing or finishing our prarabdha karma, and during that bhog we are again doing some karma, and this karma will be counted in sanchit karma for the next lives, and this is called kriyamad. So kriyamad is something which makes our future bright. So if we are doing good kriyamad, our future will be bright, our future will be good. So these this knowledge, the Raja Vidya, this knowledge has power to purify us. And that's why Raja Vidya Raj Guhyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pavitram. This is the purifier. There are three purifiers in physical lives. So one is Agni. So every time you have any ritual, you have Agni. Always you have Agni. This is the most sacred thing in our tradition. Agni. Then Vayu, air. Air is also considered as pavitra. So sometimes when we are traveling for 2-3 days maybe, and we are not getting any place to take bath. So now what happens, we do the mantra snan, we speak some mantra, and we believe that with the vayu, with the air, we are now we are fresh, we are clean. So this is the air is another purifier. And then we have jal, the water. So water, the practically we can understand, the water is purifier. We take bath daily with the water, we wash our hands with the water, it is purifier. So Bhagwan is saying pavitram, water, air and fire, these are the purifiers. But this knowledge is the most, like the biggest purifier, because nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate. This is the most sacred thing in this world. So the gyan, nahi jnanena sadrisham, like this gyan, there is no other sacred thing. So this knowledge will destroy all our sanchit karma, all our kriyamad, but this knowledge cannot destroy our prarabdha. Only the prarabdha remains. So the people who have realized Brahman, who have realized this knowledge, who got this aparoksha anubhuti, what happens? They all their sanchit karma, all their infinite karmas, are destroyed, their kriyamad is destroyed. Now they will not get any other karma. They are doing karma. We think that they are doing karma, but this karma will not be counted because they do not have any asakti or the attachment with the karma. The only thing remains is prarabdha karma, and that's why they are living. They are living as a body, and then slowly when prarabdha karmas are finished, they will get the videha mukti. Their body will also be destroyed and they will become one with the Paramatma. So Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam. So this is the kingly knowledge. After knowing this, nothing will remain to be known, and you will be free from the sansar and all your karmas, the pap karmas or punya karmas, which are the reason for our next birth, which are the reason for our pain and sorrows, will be destroyed. Raja Vidya Raj Guhyam. And Guhyam, this is the most secret knowledge. Most secret. Why it is secret? Because Asharyavat Paschati Kaschidenam Asharyavat Vadati Tathaiva Chanyaha. The people who understand, for them it is wonder. They cannot tell you. They cannot tell me. So this knowledge is something which we cannot tell anyone. If we understand, we just understand, and we can have the aparokshanubhuti. So there are so many things like advait, also maun upadesh. You must have heard this word, maun upadesh. We are, so sometimes guru is preaching to the shishya with maun. He's not speaking anything. They are just sitting together, and guru is giving the knowledge. So this is something, it is, he is not telling anything because words cannot express this knowledge. This is avangmanasa gocharam. Avangmanasa, the vani cannot reach to this. The speech cannot explain this knowledge. So Bhagwan is saying, Raj Guhyam, this is the most secret knowledge. You can realize it, you can do the aparokshanubhuti, but nobody can tell you. Rajaguhyam, then Pavitram, the purifier, the very sacred. Idam Uttamam, and this is Uttamam, very good, high level, like Uttamam knowledge. And then Pratyakshavagaman. Pratyakshavagaman, like sometimes we have intuitive knowledge. What happens? We have Kabir Das, Mirabai, Sant Tukaram, so many Sant and people we have seen. They have never entered into the university or colleges. They have not got the scriptures and all, but still they know everything. If you and you we don't understand the Gita properly, but they understand everything without reading and from anywhere. How they understand? Because this knowledge is everywhere. It is in the cosmos. So now if we have the patrata, if we are eligible, if we are really eligible to understand this knowledge, what happens? Nobody needs to tell us. It will come from the cosmos automatically, and we understand. So the same thing happens with the Mirabai or Kabir Das, all these sant, all these sages, because they have not never entered in the universities, but still they understand this knowledge. So Raj, so this is pratyakshava, the intuitive knowledge. We don't have to read from the books, we just have to do our sadhana, and with the sadhana it will come automatically from the cosmos directly. Pratyakshavagaman dharmyam, and this is the dharmamaya, dharmyam, the what is dharma, what is dharma? So we have so many definitions. This is dharma, this is dharma, but Bhagwan is saying this knowledge is dharma. That real dharma is here, it is hidden here in this knowledge. So sukham, susukham, and it is very easy to attain. Now how it is easy to attain? So for us, maybe it is not, it is impossible to attain. Until unless our mind is purified, we can not attain this knowledge. If we want to get this knowledge, we have to purify our mind first. And once our mind is purified, then it becomes very easy. We don't need to hear anything, we don't need to read anything, we don't need to meet with anyone. It will come automatically because pratyakshavagaman, intuitive knowledge, it is there in the cosmos, it is there inside us. Just we have to realize it. So our mind is purified, easily it will come. So susukham kartum avyayam, and avyayam, it will never destroy. Once we get this knowledge, it is permanent, and everything else will be destroyed with this knowledge, and we will remain as it is, and we become one with the Brahman. So Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam, and then Bhagwan tells Ashadadhana Purusha Dharmasyasya Parantapa Aprapyaman Nivartante Mrityu Sansara Vartmani. What Bhagwan saying? Ashuddhana. Now he has told, he has glorified what is the knowledge. This knowledge will keep you alive forever, and on so on. So Bhagwan told so far. Now Bhagwan is telling the people who are not his devotees. He has told all these two shlokas for his devotees. Anasuya, way I will tell you this knowledge, O Arjuna, because you are Anasuya. Everything. Now he is telling this third shloka for the people who are not his devotees, who do not have faith in Bhagwan. Ashraddhana Purusha, the people who do not have faith in me, धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्यमान निवर्तन्ते तमृत्यु संसार मर्त्मनि. So in this dharma means in this knowledge which I have told earlier, if the people do not have faith in it, then aprapyaman, they will not get me. Aprapya man nivartante, they will again and again come in mrityu sansar vartmani, in the sansar chakra, they will again and again fall into it. So what happens? We have punarapi jananam punarapi maranam punarapi janani jathare shayanam. So Shankaracharya ji has very beautifully, he has written the Bhaj Govindam punarapi jananam. We again have to get the birth, again we have to face the death, again we have to live in the garb of the womb of the mother, and again the same pain we have to go through with. So Bhagwan is telling, if we don't want to get that pain again, then we have to go beyond to this sansar, and for going beyond to this sansar, we have to understand this knowledge. So aprapyaman nivartante, the people who do not have faith in this knowledge, they will not get me, and mrityu sansara vartmani, they will fall into this sansar cycle. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहन्तेष्वस्थिता न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् भूतभिन्न च भूतस्थो ममात्मा भूतभावनः. Now fourth and fifth shloka we have to understand together. What Bhagwan is telling, first we have to understand one concept. We have three stages. First stage is pratibhasik sthiti, then we have vyavaharik sthiti, and then we have paramarthik sthiti. What is paramarthik sthiti? When we talk about the Brahman, Paramatma, Atma, we understand everything like the enlightened soul we become. That is paramarthik sthiti, the first, the highest sthiti, the highest stage, which we have not realized yet. Another is vyavaharik sthiti. Vyavaharik, when our body is real to us, the word is real to us, this laptop is real to us, everything is real to us. This is vyavaharik sthiti, when we are doing all the vyavahar right now, where we are. So this is vyavaharik. Another is pratibhasik, like our dreams. Dreams are pratibhasik. So during the dream, we think it is real, but once we are awake, we think, oh, dream was not real. But during that time, it was real to us. Similarly, what happens, the same like a dream, we have another example, Rajju Sarp. So if there is darkness, we have a rope in front of us, but by mistake we think, okay, this is not rope but the snake, and we get scared, and this fear is real. So this is the rope, but still we get scared by the Swarupa, because we misunderstand this Rajju, this rope, as a snake, and we think it is a snake, so we get scared. So this is called pratibhasik state. The things which are not real, but it seems to real to us, and then we get scared. Pratibhasik. So Bhagwan he's saying maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavya. Now this concept you understood. We will see how we will connect this. So maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina. So this, the entire world, the entire sansar is pervaded by me. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina. I am jagat avyaktamurtina. Avyak means I am not vyakt in the sansar. Avyakt rupena I am there, and everything is pervaded by me. Matsthani sarvabhutani. All the living creatures are in me. न च अहम तेषु अवस्थिता, but I am not in them. न च अहम तेषु अवस्थितः, but everyone is in me. Then he says न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि. Now he is saying completely opposite thing. न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि, all the bhoot pranins are not in me. पश्य मे योगम ऐश्वरम. See my योग, my ऐश्वर्य. भूत भिन्न च भूतस्थो ममात्मा भूत भावनः. भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थो. So भूतभृत, I, भूतभृत means भूतों को धारण करने वाला. भूतम बिभर्ती थी. So भूतभृत. So भूतभृत न च मत भूतस्थो ममात्मा भूत भावना. Now these are other things will be explained easily, but the third, the fourth shloka, the third and fourth charan, and then you have fifth shloka, first and second charan. These things have controversy. So Bhagwan first he says Matsthani sarvabhutani, every living creatures, all the things are living in me. Then he says Nacha Matsthani bhutani, living creatures are not living in me. So he is trying to say for the vyavaharik people, the people who are living in agyan like us, for us what is the real thing? That sir, everyone is in Bhagwan. We think we are different, we are the bodies, and Bhagwan is different. So we are living where? We are living in Bhagwan. So Matsthani sarvabhutani. So every living creature is in me. So this shloka, this thing Bhagwan is telling with our perspective. He is saying to Arjuna, and Arjuna is also living like us, living in a Gyan Nidra. So Bhagwan is telling with our perspective that everything, everyone is in me. And then he says, Nacha Matsthani Bhutani, Nacha Paschime Yogameshwan, Nacha Matsthani Bhutani. Living creatures are not living in me. Why? Because I am not different from them. Suppose I am the same as Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Now I, Kavita and Bhagwan Shri Krishna, both are same thing. Both are same. So now I am not living in Bhagwan Shri Krishna, but I am Bhagwan Shri Krishna itself. That's why it says Nacha Matsthani Bhutani. So one more example can be like we have ice and water. Now ice becomes water, water becomes ice. We understand. After seeing the ice, can we say there is water inside the ice? We can easily say, okay, there is water inside the ice. Or we can say the water is not inside the ice, but ice itself is a water. It is just a different form of water. So similarly, Bhagwan is saying everyone lives in me, and then he says nobody lives in me, but it is the Sarupa only. We are living in each other. So one more example is given, like waves are living in the ocean. So in the ocean we have so many waves. Now we can say waves are living in the ocean, but at the same time we can say waves are not living in the ocean, but ocean, the part of ocean is the wave. It is not different from the ocean. So it is not living, but it is not living there. So nacha matsthani bhutani pashyame yogam aishwaram. So Bhagwan is saying, see the Aishwarya of mind. So here Bhagwan has explained the Gyan Yoga. In these shlokas, Bhagwan has explained the Gyan Yoga. And the later shlokas, little Gyan Yoga, and then he will start with the Bhakti Yoga and with the Karma Yoga. So we have to understand slowly. Then to explain this further, he gives another example. Yatha kasha sthito nityam vayu sarvatra go mahan तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानि त्युपधारय यथाकाश स्थितो नित्यम वायु सर्वत्र गो महान. Like in the sky, the akash, ether. So if we ever understand about the atma or the paramatma, who is paramatma? So we have one example in the Shastra, that is sky or the ether. So Akash Tattva is the most the close thing to the Paramatma Swarup. So Akash is everywhere, you can see everywhere, like you cannot see, but you know that everywhere there is ether, everywhere there is space, there is no place where you don't have space. Similarly, there is no place where you don't have Paramatma. So if you understand, if you want to understand what is Paramatma, where he is, so similar, like we have Akash everywhere, ether everywhere. Similarly, we have Paramatma everywhere. In these two hands, what is there in between two hands? We have ether. Similarly, in our inside our body also there is space, ether. So it is everywhere. So Bhagavan is saying, Yatha Akasha Sthito Nityam Vayu Sarvatra Gomahan. So, like in the Akash, inside the ether, we have Vayu. Vayu means the wind everywhere. Everywhere we have wind. Sayut Sarvat Trago Mahan. And this Vayu is not stable. It is going here and there. Every time it is moving. Always moving. It is the Vayu, the Sarup of Vayu. Tatha Sarvani Bhutani Mathani Tyupadharaya. Similarly, all the living creatures are staying in me, everywhere, moving, always moving and living in me. So, Yatha Akasha Sthito Nityam. So, Akash is the nearest or the very close example or upama or simile for the Paramatma. If we ever understand the Paramatma, we have to visualize where is the ether, where is the Akash. So, similarly, and Vayu Sarvatrago Mahan. Vayu is always moving, it is never stable. Similarly, all the living creatures in are living in me. And one more thing, so like Vayu lives in Akash, ether, but ether, it is moving, always moving, but ether is never moved. Ether is always stable. Similarly, Bhoot Pranis, they are moving. Moving means trembling, they are getting fear, they are crying, they are doing so many things, they have so many different types of feelings. But Paramatma is like unattached, like the ether is unattached with the Vayu. Similarly, Paramatma is unattached, completely different or separate from the Jeev Pranis. So we are living in the Paramatma, but still we cannot affect Paramatma because we are, a Paramatma is unaffected or it is stable. It is not getting attached. We are getting attached with the worldly things, and all the worldly things are living in the Paramatma. We are living in the Paramatma, but still Paramatma is never getting attachment or any sorrow or any feeling for the word. So the Paramatma is neutral as ether is neutral, and we, the Bhoot Pranis, are very much movable, or we are very much unstable, like the Vayu inside the ether is unstable. So very good, very beautiful simile Bhagavan has given in 6th shloka. So today we will conclude the session. Next time we will see further shlokas. We can take some question answer now. JVSM, if you are here. So if anyone has any question regarding
Yes.
the session, we can raise our hand.
Yes, Didi. So, thank you so much. The beautiful explanation of all the slokas from the first part of the 9th Adhyaya truly brought out their deeper essence, and these verses actually serve as advertisements, skillfully drawing Arjuna's attention to the profound knowledge that is about to unfold. The divine teacher, the Jagadguru himself, masterfully employs techniques which are similar to those of a seasoned guide, captivating the mind of his disciple before revealing the Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga, the supreme wisdom and the most secret of secrets. Kavita Didi, thank you so much for bringing out these points very clearly today. It was a truly enlightening vision, and we have just experienced the deep insights and practical wisdom from the sacred Bhagavad Gita. Now, to further enhance our understanding and reflect more deeply, dear sadhaks, we open the floor for a question and answer session. This is a wonderful opportunity for all of us to engage, clarify our doubts, and seek guidance on the concepts discussed. If you have any questions related to today's Adhyaya or the teachings shared, please feel free to use the hand raise feature and clarify your doubts. Kavita Didi, please take the questions.
जी विद्यासागर भैया, please unmute your mic.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
Just the difference between prarabdha and sanchit. What is prarabdha and sanchit?
Okay, so difference between the prarabdha karma and sanchit karma. So sanchit karma is the pool, like you have 1000 karmas. Suppose you have 1000 karmas in sanchit karma. For this life, 5 karmas have started giving their consequences. So all these 5 karmas, which are now not the sanchit karma, but they have came separated, and now they have started giving you the consequences, all the things which are happening with you because of these 5 karmas. So these are called prarabdha karma, and sanchit karmas are not connected with you right now. It will be connected late in later lives. In this life you will not get any sanchit karma right now. Only prarabdha karmas are with you for this life. So these are the prarabdha and sanchit. Is that clear?
Yeah.
जय श्री कृष्ण. शिव कुमारी दीदी.
Sai Prasad Didi, okay.
Didi, you have to unmute yourself.
I see Sai Prasad ji's hand
Jai
up.
Shri Krishna, Didi.
Yes,
जी
Shiv Kumar.
जी शिव दीदी.
Shall I ask questions from last chapter, Didi?
Yes, you can ask.
We couldn't get the opportunity to ask that time.
Yes, we were not here. Huh.
Didi, nowadays we are going to office, etc. We are taking carriages. In these circumstances, how to eat hot
Happy
food,
food.
etc. Yatayamam gatarasam.
Yeah, this is the question of everyone. So, like it happens, this Gita was told in the Kurukshetra 5,000 years back. So at that time situations were different. Now the situations are different. We have refrigerator, we have so many things. We should try to get the sattvic food. Always, like if it is cooked right now and then within the 3 hours we eat, that is most healthy way to live our life. But this is the idealistic stage. Ideal stage Bhagwan is telling. Now Ram, the character of Ram is the ideal. We try to reach as much as near we can reach, but we cannot say, we cannot claim now I will become Ram or I will live the ideal stage. So this is the idealistic like the rekha or the point he has given. This is the ideal point. You can reach to that point, so as near as possible you try to reach. So you try to eat sattvic food always, but if it is not possible because of different circumstances, then sometimes it is rajasic or little tamasic is also okay, but we should try to get the sattvic food always.
Okay, Didi. Another doubt, Didi. Shall I ask, Didi?
Ji.
Whom do we donate, Didi? Every year we are donating in the memory of my daughter, Didi. After donating, we felt we are giving to commercial people like that. How do we know whom do we donate, Didi?
This actually you can ask to Ashu Bhaiya. He can tell you better. But first we have to understand the 20th shloka of 17th chapter, Datavyamiti Yaddanam. So that much research we should do. It should be given to the person, and then only we are giving. It should be given to the organization which is giving doing selfless work. So those kind of organization or those kind of people should be found, and then we should find and we should analyze, we should do proper research, and then only we should give our donation to that person or that organization, that institution. So we have to do research by our own. Then after when once we get the faith, then we should give money or any donation.
In our Geeta Pariwar, is there any opportunity, Didi?
Yeah,
I
in
want to
Geeta
donate
Pariwar,
some.
we don't have any button on our portal, but still, if someone wants to contribute, then they can send their money to donation.learngeeta.com.
Okay, Didi. Thank you, Didi.
जी जय श्री कृष्ण राधा झा दीदी भैया
Yes,
जय श्री कृष्ण
ma'am, I was asking that you said that we all are the part of Paramatma only. Can I talk in Hindi?
यस यू कैन टॉक इन हिंदी
मैम आपने कहा था कि हम लोग सब परमात्मा के ही अंश है, तो फिर ऐसा तो फिर हम लोग को पता नहीं चलता है, लेकिन फिर ऐसे पता कैसे कराए?
ये पता करने के लिए ही तो हम लोग यहाँ पर जुड़े हैं और गीता पढ़ रहे हैं। धीरे धीरे जब हमारे अंदर शुद्धि होती जाएगी, हमारे अंदर सारी जेलसी खत्म हो जाएगा, सारा एंगर खत्म हो जाएगा, सारी ग्रीड खत्म हो जाएगी, हमारे अंदर कोई भी लालच नहीं रहेगा, तब हम धीरे धीरे अपने आप से जान पाएंगे कि क्या हैं हम परमात्मा हैं, और तब हमारे अंदर वो सुपर नेचुरल पावर्स भी अपने आप आ जाएंगी।
और एक सवाल, मान लो एक इंसान बहुत ही बुरा है, वो बहुत खराब किया है, तो भी वो गीता पढ़ के सीख सकता है?
बिल्कुल, वो गीता पढ़ के बहुत 100% सीख सकता है। भगवान ने 9th चैप्टर में ही बोला है, अभी हम लोग पढ़ेंगे आगे, तो अपि चेत्सु दुराचारो, तो ये जो इंसान है वो सबसे बड़ा पापी है इस दुनिया का। और 4th चैप्टर में बोला है, सबसे अपि चेदसि पापेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः पापकृत्तमः, सबसे बड़ा पापी है इस संसार का, मतलब सबसे बड़ा पाप इसी ने किया है। वो इंसान भी अगर गीता पढ़ेगा तो पार हो जाएगा, तो वो भी पढ़ सकता है गीता, अपने आप को साधु पुरुष बन जाएगा।
धन्यवाद।
जय श्री कृष्ण जी। अविनाश भैया।
Avinash ji, kindly.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
You mentioned about basically Sanchita, then Prarabdha, and then whatever is running. But how we will know, suppose whatever efforts we are made, if we are not getting the benefit, can we say this is because of Prarabdha? But I do not know what has happened in my earlier basically birth, or what is going to happen in future. So how to correlate all these things? Because always we have, okay, though I worked hard, I'm not getting something because maybe because of the prarabdha. So how we should correlate all these things?
Actually, we cannot know it. We have to have the faith in it, and by the faith we have to believe that okay, this is because of our prarabdha. But there are incidents like if your prarabdha is not supporting you, but still if you are doing purusharth, extra efforts, if you are putting, suppose some people are putting only 5% and you are putting 10% or 15%, at that length you are going, then the prarabdha karmas will also change, not, they will not change the consequences, but there will be little change, or you will get your the things which you want. Like there are sometimes there are dreams, so there in dreams also we have very bad dreams, we feel very we get scared and all. So there are also some prarabdha karmas which can happen in our real life, happens with our in our dreams, because of our purusharth or our good karmas which we are doing right now. So it is not happening in our real life but in our dream life, and then we slowly finish our prarabdha also, and we finish our karma also, and we are getting scared or the pain only for the time when we are having this dream. So similarly, these things can be a little bit changed if we are putting a lot of effort.
Never. Jai Shri.
Adarsh Bhaiya.
Adarsh Bhaiya, kindly ask your question. Unmute yourself.
Okay, Jai Shri Krishna. I have two questions. One is related to these three karmas that you have explained, Prarabdha, Sanchit, and Kriyaman. Is this explained in Gita somewhere?
Yes, it is explained in Gita Sadhak Sanjeevani.
No, it's not part of the Gita shlokas as such.
Not like in the commentary you have this, because to understand this we must know some concept. So this concept come in the commentary.
Okay, so Sadhak Sanjeevani is by Ram Sukhdas.
Ram Sukdas ji. But in which slok I don't remember. In Karma Yoga only it came somewhere.
Okay. Second is that the name of the chapter is Raj Vidya.
Ji.
Now, what does this mean, Raj Vidya?
The kingly knowledge. Raj Vidya. Kingly knowledge.
It is moving towards making a person sage rather than a king.
No, actually, why Bhagwan is just glorifying this knowledge. So the person will get attracted toward this chapter. So the person will get, we have this tradition or the parampara in our culture. If we want to tell something, first we glorify that thing. And after once we get interest, we develop interest in the reader's mind, and then they are more connected with the thing. So Bhagwan is indirectly developing our interest, say by saying this is Raj Vidya, these words he is using.
Right, thank you. Jai Shri.
Jai Shri Krishna. Sai Prasad Bhaiya, please
Hi,
unmute.
Prasad Bhaiya, please unmute.
You have to unmute your mic, Sai Prasad Bhaiya. Ji.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna.
In the fourth sloka today, there is a word that Nachahan Teshvavastitaha. That means Bhagavan, all the creatures are there in the Bhagavan, and Bhagavan is not in us. Is it correct? Is it the same thing? Na? That is the meaning?
Yes, it is the literal meaning, but what Bhagwan is trying to say, I have told during the session. So there are 3 stages, and Bhagwan is telling according to the Vyavahar Drishti, like everything is in me, but I am not existing in them. But and then later he says nobody is staying in me. Nachamasthani sarvabhutani. So why Bhagwan is telling? He's saying that everyone is me only. Like we are the same. We cannot stay in each other. We are the same thing. So first he says they are staying, I am not staying, all these things. But he is telling that this is what we understand. We think that I am body and Bhagwan is different, and we are staying in the Bhagwan, but Bhagwan is not staying in me. Or maybe Bhagwan is staying in me, I am not staying in Bhagwan. We think that we are separated from Bhagwan. But once the buddhi comes like I am the Bhagwan only, this buddhi comes, then nachamasthani bhutani. Nobody stays in me. I don't stay in them. We are together. We are one.
Yeah. Didi, why I got this doubt is that in Purushottama Yoga, sloka 14 and 15 slokas. 14, Aham Vaishvanaro, he says. And the next sloka, he says, Sarvasya Chaham.
Hridi Sannivishto. So when he is telling Hridi Sannivishto, I will tell you Angushtha Matram. So in Upanishads also it is says, Upanishads are also saying in our heart there is place, the Angushtha Matram, it is like this. This much place it is there where Bhagwan is living. Bhagwan is not living, but Abhivyakti. At this place we have Abhivyakti of Bhagwan. So avyakt and vyakt. So there is vyakt sarupa of Bhagwan, but Bhagwan is everywhere. It is just to give some, like for us, it is telling some sutras, some principles, to explain some principles. These terms are used.
That is right. It is actually this statement, Nachahan Teshvavastitaha, and this Purushottama Yoga, these 2 slokas, quite contradictory. What I understand, theoretically, I understand it is contradictory.
With Vyavahar Drishti, Bhagwan is saying, I stay everywhere. The 15th chapter also, with Vyavahar Drishti.
Yes,
but as we come in Paramarthik Drishti, Bhagwan says, nobody stays nowhere. We are one.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you, Devi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Divya Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. Next we'll have Divya Didi for asking the question.
Jai Shri Krishna, ma'am.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible.
No, ma'am, Jai Shri Krishna, I want to ask that about the food.
About the food.
About the food, that is sattvic food and अगर हम लोग बचपन से ही नॉन वेज वेज दोनों खा रहे हैं, अभी अभी क्या होता है ना, नॉन वेज और वेज खा रहे हैं, लेकिन जब हम लोग अभी आजकल का ट्रेंड ऐसा चल रहा है कि टीवी देखते देखते फूड फूड सभी बच्चे या घर के लोग टीवी देखते देखते फूड खाते हैं। जब फूड खाते वक्त हम लोग बोलते हैं देखो ऐसा करके फूड खाते हो तो नेगेटिव एनर्जी अंदर जाती है, तो पॉजिटिव एनर्जी नहीं मिलती है। लेकिन जब ये हम लोग बच्चों को बोलते हैं तो बच्चे बोलते हैं अगर हम बिना फूड खाए भी अगर टीवी वॉच कर रहे हैं उसका भी नेगेटिव एनर्जी तो जाता ही होगा ना। इसमें फर्क क्या है?
जब हम फूड खा रहे हैं, हम कुछ अंदर ले रहे हैं। अच्छा, उस समय जब हम वो फूड ले रहे हैं तो वो जिस एनर्जी के साथ जाएगा वही हमारा जो भोजन है, वही अस्थि मांस रक्त मज्जा सब कुछ बनता है। वो फूड जो है वो जाकर चेंज होता है, कन्वर्जन होता है हमारी बॉडी में, और जो कुछ हम हैं वो हमारा शरीर अन्नमय है, जो खा रहे हैं वही बन रहा है। तो भी वो फूड जो है वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया है, वो किस कंडीशन में हम ले रहे हैं उससे उसकी एनर्जी बदलती है। तो अभी वो जो खाना है वो हम बहुत अच्छे मन से ले रहे हैं, बड़े प्रसन्न मन से ले रहे हैं और अच्छे एटमॉस्फेयर में ले रहे हैं, तो वो उस तरह से ही उस एनर्जी के साथ अंदर जाकर पूरा कन्वर्जन होगा, तो पॉजिटिविटी वो पूरा बाहर तक आएगी। पर अगर वही अन्न हम नेगेटिव एनर्जी के साथ ले रहे हैं, गलत बातों के साथ ले रहे हैं और अप्रसन्न या दुखी मन से ले रहे हैं, तो वो एनर्जी उसी वो दुख वो नेगेटिविटी भी हमारे साथ अंदर भोजन के साथ जाएगी और कन्वर्ट होकर वैसी ही नेगेटिविटी बाहर आएगी। तो इसलिए जो भोजन का समय है वो बिल्कुल स्वच्छ होना चाहिए। और रही बात,
वो तो ठीक है।
हाँ, और रही बात जो नॉनवेज की, तो कई बार कल्चरल ऐसे मजबूरियां हो जाती है कि हम उड़ीसा में हैं, हम बंगाल में हैं, तो कई ऐसे प्लेसेस हैं जहाँ पर कल्चरली वहां पर वो परंपरा चली आ रही कि भाई ये पर्टिकुलर चीजें वहां पर कभी अकाल था, कभी सूखा पड़ गया, बहुत सारे कारण थे वहां के लोगों ने फिर वो अडॉप्ट किया, तो वो आ रहा है। तो ट्राई करना चाहिए, अगर हम उसको छोड़ सकते हैं तो बहुत अच्छा है, पर बहुत ज्यादा हम किसी को फोर्स नहीं कर सकते उसके लिए।
थैंक यू।
नेक्स्ट
बट वन
शुभश्री दीदी।
मैम वेट में वो एक्चुअली ना
ओके,
ऐसा ही, अभी जब हम फूड खाते हैं तो ठीक है, अगर ना हम फूड नहीं खाते ऐसा ही देखते हैं ना कभी कभी मूवीज एंड ऑल, तभी
तो भी
तभी हम
नेगेटिविटी
लोग।
हमारे अंदर जा रही है, तो भी नेगेटिविटी हमारे अंदर जा रही है, लेकिन भोजन के साथ नहीं जा रही। भोजन के साथ जाएगी तो ज्यादा फर्क डालेगी, भोजन के बिना जा रही है तो कम फर्क डालेगी, इतना ही है। जय श्री कृष्ण।
ओके, शुभश्री दीदी, काइंडली ask your question.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
You were telling about sadhana. We can achieve that by sadhana. Can you explain what is meant? What do you mean by sadhana?
Sadhana is Nishkam Karma Yoga. So if you are doing your karma without any expectation, this is sadhana. You are doing jap is also sadhana. You are doing daily rituals morning, evening, this is also sadhana. You are doing dan, punya, this is also sadhana. So everything which is explained in Bhagavad Gita for to do, it is all sadhana.
Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Vinita Sharma
Next,
Didi.
Vinita didi.
Didi, I want to ask this. How do we know whether I am on the right path of spiritualism or not?
Didi, I didn't understand your question. Your voice was breaking. Can you repeat your question?
How can I understand whether I am on the right path of the sadhana or not?
So this we have to understand by Guru only. So Guru can guide whether we are on right path or not. And that's why in our culture, in our tradition, Guru is must. We all should have some Guru. So that Guru will guide us.
Is it not very easy to find a guru?
Yeah, it is not easy, but still if we have deep desire, if we have desire, then we find Guru.
Okay, thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Okay, didi. Krishnaveni didi, kindly unmute yourself.
Didi, please
Krishnaveni Didi, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
First unmute your mic.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्ण।
मैं जानना चाहती हूँ कि सगे संबंधियों से या मित्रों से या अच्छे संबंध बनाए रखने के लिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए या कौन से नियमों को पालन करना चाहिए, इसके बारे में गीता क्या कहता है, ये जानना चाहती हूँ दीदी।
इसमें बहुत सारी बातें गीता की हैं जो हम पालन करेंगे तो हमारे अच्छे संबंध बन जाएंगे। इसमें सबसे अच्छा है सत्यम प्रिय हितंचय। आप सत्य बोलिए लेकिन वो सत्य प्रिय होना चाहिए। ज्यादातर बार हम लोगों की प्रॉब्लम कम्युनिकेशन में होती है। हम बहुत ज्यादा अपने आप को कभी कभी एकदम हम बोलते नहीं मैं तो सच ही बोलूं, सामने वाले को बुरा लगे तो लगता रहे मैं सच ही बोलूं, तो उसमें हमारे रिलेशंस खराब हो जाते हैं। हम इतना ज्यादा सच नहीं बोलना चाहिए, जितना रिक्वायर्ड है उतना ही बोलना चाहिए। प्लस हितकारक हो कि सबके अब ऐसा भी ना हो कि हम इतना झूठ बोलने लगे या ओवर प्रशंसा करने लगे कि सामने वाले के लिए वो फिर बुरा हो जाए। तो एक बात तो ये है कि हम ये पालन करें सत्यम प्रिय हितंचय। दूसरा, हम सबको प्लीज नहीं कर सकते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं अपना तरफ से एफर्ट होना चाहिए कि हम सबको खुश रखें, बट ये ज्यादातर पॉसिबल नहीं भी होता है, तो उसके लिए बहुत ज्यादा प्रयास भी नहीं करना है। तीसरी बात है कि जब हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं तो जितना हो सके हम एक लिमिटेड अपना एक दायरा बनाकर बातचीत करें, क्योंकि हम बहुत ज्यादा जब बिल्कुल नहीं बातचीत करते हैं, दूर दूर रहते हैं, तो भी कनेक्शंस नहीं बनते हैं। लेकिन अगर हम बहुत ज्यादा क्लोज होने लगते हैं तो भी कनेक्शंस बिगड़ते हैं अक्सर। तो अगर हम उसको मॉडरेट रखें, ना बहुत ज्यादा ना बहुत कम, त्योहारों पर फेस्टिवल्स पर हाय हेलो होता है, जय श्री कृष्णा होता है, थोड़ा बहुत एक्सचेंज होता है गिफ्ट्स का, उतना रखें तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहता है। क्लोज फ्रेंडशिप या क्लोज संबंध जो रिलेशंस हैं कुछ ही लोगों से रखें, सबसे क्लोज ना बने और सबसे एकदम दूर भी ना रखें कि एकदम किसी से बात ही नहीं करनी है। थोड़ी बातचीत सबसे रखें तो वो सबसे अच्छा रहता है लंबे समय तक अच्छे संबंध बनाने के लिए।
बहुत अच्छा, धन्यवाद दीदी।
जय श्री कृष्ण। जी JVSN दीदी।
I think we finished all the questions. Yes. So, shall we proceed, Didi?
जी।
Yes. Thank you, Kavita Verma Didi, for patiently addressing all the questions with such clarity and compassion. And heartfelt thanks to all our dear sadhaks for your really thoughtful queries and reflections. As we conclude this interactive segment, I am sure the insights received today will guide us in our daily lives and spiritual journeys. So before we proceed further, let us just look at the important announcements. As we all know, celebrating important milestones is a part of our culture and is a way of showing gratitude to the Paramatma. So the 5-year completion or celebration of Learngeeta is being observed from 22nd of June to 3rd of August, both offline and online. So request all of you to participate in the celebrations from your respective locations and see whether it's convenient for you offline or online. But we expect all of you to participate in this beautiful celebration of this 5-year-long journey of Geeta Pariwar, online Geeta classes. So let us all come together and joyfully and enthusiastically celebrate these transformative years of spreading the timeless wisdom of Bhagavad Gita to lakhs and lakhs of people all over the world, and just be a part of this celebration. Now, there's one more announcement, very important announcement regarding Geeta Sevi Bano. So this is a request to all of you to become Geeta volunteers, as each one of us are capable of helping this divine mission. So in English, we have a session at 8:30 p.m. today, that is 28th of June, and in Hindi on 29th of June at 8:30 p.m. So be a part of this divine mission and help the Gita's message reach the world. And to conclude this blessed gathering on a note of devotion and reverence, I now have the honor of inviting Aishwarya Ambekarji from Pune to lead us in the prayer. Aishwarya Didi is an engineer by qualification and a businesswoman by profession. She runs a gifting store named Anand Lahari and finds joy in painting and chanting Sanskrit slokas. So she joined Geeta Pariwar in June 2024 and is currently offering her dedicated seva as a co-trainer in our online classes. So over to you, Aishwarya ji, for the prarthana.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी। योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
Thank you, Didi, for that beautiful devotional prayer. Now, on behalf of Geeta Pariwar, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who contributed in making today's session a great success. A special thanks to our techno star Dakshina Malladi Didi for smoothly hosting this magnificent session. To Shailaja Kelkarji and Aishwarya Ambekarji for the soulful prayers, and to Geetesh Gauravji for the graceful, deep Prachulan. A big thank you to our entire backend team for their exemplary coordination and tireless efforts behind the scenes. And of course, our warmest thanks to all our dear Geeta Sadhaks for your enthusiastic participation, which made today's session lively and interactive. So thank you to each one of you. Now it's time for Hanuman Chalisa Parayan. Let us all join and sing together with devotion.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र औ ध्वजा विराजय कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजय शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावै अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावै सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाहि दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो आपै तीनों लोक हाकते कापै भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवै महावीर जब नाम सुनावै नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावै मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावै सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावै सोई अमित जीवन फल पावै चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नो निधि के दाता असबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावै जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावै अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा जो सुमिरै हनुमत बल बीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई जो यह पढ़ हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुर भूप सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
With this, we conclude today's session. Wishing you all a great times ahead. Let's meet again, same time, same day next week. Until then, please take care, stay blessed, and keep the divine teachings of the Gita close to your heart.